The
Yeah.
boy.
Y'all hear me?
What's up? Wait, I hear you.
Unfortunately, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Bro's voice didn't even change, bro. What a complete disappointment. Bro, say the exact same.
Yeah, not gonna lie, bro. My voice is not
That let down.
We're just waiting on Kevin now, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, you know he's
wanna
gonna
see
hold
what
us up the
I wanna
whole
see what he
time,
was
bro.
All right, I say we just start recording. Jared.
Alright. Kanan Charleston.
Yeah.
We've been expecting you.
The man, the
Yeah.
myth, the legend. Oh wait, hold on. Let's introduce our guest properly. All right. So
Of
I
course,
have,
of course.
all right. Let me.
Bro got the script. He didn't give it to me, though.
Wow.
All right. All the way from Texas,
Hey.
the man, the myth, Kanan Charleston is here to play with the big boys. And it looks like Kevin is also going to join as well. But anyways, all right. This is a man.
Oh, you're lying. Wait, no, fuck that. No. Cut the beat. We ain't here for that. That ain't what we came here for. You know who you are. Speak.
What's up, guys?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hold on.
Bro.
Let me do the introduction for this man. All right. All the way from Colorado, Kevin Garcia is here to play, boys. Listen to this. Homie graduated just a couple of days ago, and we know that he has the best skill in any single game we play. The man, the myth, the legend, Kevin Garcia. Take it away.
This weak ass soundtrack, bro. I'll be mad as hell.
Bro. Don't tell me that's ready aim fire, bro. That deep cut, dog.
Dude,
Wow.
I was in my car today, and I was like, okay, I need to play intros for these guys, and this was the first song that came in my mind.
Bro, he brought it way back. Oh my gosh. Kevin, how did you make it? What happened with the internet?
What?
I thought you had no internet. How'd you join?
I just disconnected the internet from my phone.
Bro, he's so Mexican. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, you really grew into your own, bro. It makes me
Not
proud,
even
bro.
Mexican.
Makes me feel good, bro. I'm glad to see you're on the right path, bro.
Kevin, what are you Guatemalan? What are you?
Salvadorian.
You're Salvador.
What?
Guatemala.
How did I grow up this?
That's
entire time
insane.
not knowing them, bro?
No, literally.
That's
I
crazy.
never knew the lore. I was like, well, he's Hispanic, bro. That means
He's literally
He's
told us that
Mexican.
before. He's literally told us.
really.
Oh, I remember the most randomest
Mhm.
thing, and Jared can attest to that, but I do not remember the fact that Kevin's Salvadorian. What the hell?
Damn, that look he ruins the lore a bit.
Like,
We're gracing that,
do you
bro.
guys remember? Do you guys remember? We said we were all gonna move to Florida, and Kane was gonna open up a
Who the-
barber shop. I
Who
was
the
gonna
fuck
do-
agreed on Florida?
Bro, that's what I'm talking about.
We all said Miami. We said we're gonna move to
Bro,
Miami.
no, the hell we
Aiden
did
was-
not.
Bro, Ethan was talking about this, and I'm like, what are you
Making shit
talking
up.
about,
Aiden was gonna
bro?
open up a barber shop. I was gonna open up a computer shop, and then I think Jared and
No,
Kevin were gonna leech off of us.
Nah, bro, just making stuff up at this point.
That's what
Bro,
I'm saying,
I
bro.
remember that in my mind, bro. That
Hey, you let me
This
you
can't
let me
be
know when the
real.
Wattpad is gonna be finished. I'll read it.
bro, that conversation is seed in my mind. All right.
We're gracing that. That's the only person we need.
Bro, if he pulled up to you, that would actually be insane.
We're trying.
It would actually be the OG squad, bro. Like peak Xbox.
Are you guys? I got a couple questions for you guys. So I
A
guess
real interviewer over here.
just basic stuff. You know, how you guys been? You know, what you guys been up to? I'm curious on Kevin first. You know, what have you been up to? How's life? And like just think like about the most important, not most important, but what's happened to you from the last time we talked till now.
When was the last time we talked?
Probably like 6 years ago, Chief.
Like
Well,
2014.
actually,
Damn.
I called Kevin like about a year ago or two ago, just saying like what's good.
Oh yeah,
But-
that's true.
Oh, what? You spoiled? What?
That's true. That's true.
Bro, you fraud. Why, bro? You're not supposed to do that. Bro, I've been messaging Kanan for like the past few years, but I haven't called him or anything. What is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, calling is crazy.
No,
It was a random ass day. I was literally driving at work when I was doing computer repair stuff, I think, and I called him. I was like, "Hey man, what's good?"
You thought of all people, let me
You
call
also called me
Kevin.
while I was in the middle of class.
bruh. Okay, you picked
okay.
up. That's awesome, bro.
Okay. So let's talk about that. I called you while you were in class. Are you still in class now? Like, do you still go to school right now or no?
No, I graduated high school and I do not go to school anymore.
So where
What do you work
at
at?
without like exposing yourself? You know, you can reveal as much as you want or as little as you want, but
I currently work at Walmart.
Okay.
dude, that's what's up. I also used to work at Walmart. What do you do?
I'm in a personal online shopper.
Dude, that's the way. That's honestly
What
the
does
move.
that even mean?
I never did that,
I
but
like
he's yeah. I'll let him say.
I shop for people that order online and then deliver to them when like they come to pick it up from the store.
That sounds like light work.
No,
Yeah.
literally. What?
It's light work and you get paid a bunch, right?
Easy
It's
money.
It's like 16.
Bro, what?
What?
Nah, no way.
Yeah.
Bro, you're making more than me right now.
No, that's.
What?
What
Walmart
about you?
OP.
What about you, Kanan? What are you currently up to?
I'm in school right now. Um, I'm working, I'm boxing, playing
Oh
guitar.
damn.
So
He's dipping his
I'm in
toes over
school.
here. He's dipping his toes.
I'm in school for psychology, and I just got a job as a like behavioral therapist for kids with autism.
Okay.
So,
That's sick.
Nice.
Bro, he's trying to be the main character. Oh my gosh.
Never my mind. Honestly, never would I have thought about that. Like for you being a psychologist, like I just never like envisioned
yeah,
that for you.
neither
But
did
that's
I.
awesome. But that's awesome.
I changed my major like 3 times.
Really?
Really? What'd you
change
start
it
with?
from? Yeah.
I started with kinesiology, and then I jumped to
Which
history.
is
Yeah.
Kinesiology
For Jared doesn't
is the
know.
study of human movement.
okay.
But that's my minor right now, so like I'm still studying it. But then I jumped to history, and I was like, all right, this isn't for me. So then I moved to psychology, and I was like, okay, this is that.
But never business though, right? You never switched to business.
Hell no.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
I was
You gonna
not
make
about
it
to
far.
Bro, I was not about to be a finance bro. I was not about to be a finance bro. Trust.
What about you, Jared? What have you been up to since the last time we all spoke?
Me? Let me think. Last time we talked was what, like a week ago? No, I'm playing, but what have I been up to? Low key. I started college, right? Majors computer software development, trying to be a software developer, trying to make big bucks, you know? Retire early. I've been getting busy low key with a lot of stuff. I started reading the Bible when I started college, like really in tune with God now, I would say, more than any other time. Also been playing guitar. I was playing guitar before we got on, actually. I was playing like all the songs that I know, making sure I keep my calluses on my fingers, bro. I was doing all of that. But right now, I'm low-key just like chilling. I got an internship at a company, so I got the experience that I wanted. And I know with this I can go anywhere now. More recently, I've been wanting to actually be an entrepreneur too. I was like, I definitely do want to have some businesses like on the side to make me some money. For sure want to do that, and then still been making content every so often on stuff, either on YouTube or on TikTok. And I'm low-key trying to complete life is where I'm at. I want to do literally everything. And I don't have the money right now or the time to do everything, but I'm trying to like slowly do that stuff. Learning Japanese, that's up there too, trying to do. And yeah, right now we going for the top. The goal is world domination. That's where I'm at.
Here for it, dude. We're here for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I will say I'm kind of on the same path as Jared right now, bro. Like I'm just trying to get a little bit of everything. I think once I get my master's in psychology, I'm gonna go back for ranch management. Or I'm gonna go to trade school for diesel engineering.
Okay, damn.
That's what's up.
You're doing a lot.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Bro, I'm trying to have multiple sources of revenue.
Mm-hmm. That's right, bro. We don't want to work for the man until we die, bro.
You gotta
That's not
diversify
the
your
play.
assets. That's the only thing I know.
I'm trying to have
I
a
was like, bro
1,000
knows
acres.
nothing about diversifying his assets. And a mule, bro.
40 acres and a mule is bigger than the music.
That's all
All
I
right.
want.
Well, we got our answers. That's the end of the episode.
Wait, no, what about you?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, bro.
So I think the biggest life change, or I guess the biggest thing that like happened to me was probably getting married. I got
He
married.
got
right at 18.
married.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
married
Got
a-
hitched.
married
Yo,
a
Molly,
baddie.
hey.
Married a baddie. But basically did that, and then going to college right now. I'm a senior, graduating hopefully in the summer. Right now studying cybersecurity. And the last like I've been working like full time, and also going to school full time. And I've been getting lots of like field experience. So I did like computer repair stuff. I did printer installation. Right now I'm doing like low voltage stuff. So like running cables, installing cameras. Basically, I'm a wire dog. I got a bunch of dogs barking. Hold on. Jesus. I basically a wire dog. They hand me a spool of cable. I run it from one place to the other. I do some more of computer stuff, but just starting my actual job or like career in 2 weeks. I just got the notification that I'm gonna get the job. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
starting. So I put in my 2 weeks at the wire dog place, and hopefully from like in 2 weeks would be the start of my future. So that's what I'm
Yes,
you go.
sir. Wire dog no more.
There you go.
New arc. You love to see it, bro.
Now he's a wire wolf. That's what I'm talking about.
Moving up in the world. That's so awesome to see people actually trying to do better for themselves. Like, I'm actually really, really glad that we all came together right now. So I know where everyone's at. I'm like, bro, think about where we came from, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't have any ambitions like that for real when I was younger. Like, obviously, I wanted to become a YouTuber. I liked watching Van Austin, people like that, but nothing I really like thought about pursuing for real. It was more just this would be cool if I did it. But like now, I'm at a point that I'm actually able to pursue certain things. I can even see the fruits of the things that I'm going for, and it's so awesome.
That is sick.
Yeah. was
I
on
guess
some
the
funny
only
shit when I
other
was a little
big
kid.
news, the only other big news I have is like if the stars align, hopefully next. Wait, hold on, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, hopefully next week, me and Jared will meet for the first time. in my life.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
bro. I'm
Jared
pulling
lives
up.
not too far from me. He lives like what, like good like 5 hours away.
Good, like 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro said not
Like
too
right around the
far.
corner, I would say.
8 hours.
He's pulling up. He's pulling up because Jared's going through some life changes that he's gonna be moving farther away.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Moving
probably,
back
like,
down to the
a new
south.
opportunity.
Back to Georgia.
The
So I was like, you know
South?
what?
Oh, you're going to
Gotta see
Georgia?
Ethan. Back to where I belong, where I came
I-
from.
I actually plan on moving to Georgia. Like after
What?
I graduate. Yeah.
No way, bro. Let's link up, bro.
I'm
I'm gonna
down,
meet
bro.
everyone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to collect everyone, bro. I want to meet everyone in person, take a picture with them,
Thanos.
bro. And
Bro,
the final one
collecting
will
all the
be,
Infinity Stones.
the final one will be TG, bro. That would be the last one that I need to collect.
A soul for a soul. You gotta sacrifice somebody.
Dude,
That would
hey,
be
no,
insane.
you know,
Just
the
sacrifice
cool thing is,
Michael.
you can, yeah, you can head over to Colorado and get two people at once. You can meet Kevin and you can meet Jesse. Oh wait, no, wait, you've already met Jesse in real life. I'm dumb.
Yeah, like what do you mean? I already know, bro. Known him
Kevin,
since
you're
like
not
sixth
that far
grade.
from Jesse. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
that.
Where is he?
Bro, he's like,
He lives-
who's
he
that?
lives somewhere in Colorado. I don't know where. But
Oh, but you got no idea, bro.
He's just
Low-key?
here,
I'm just here.
bro. Yeah, he's just here to answer whatever queries we might have.
Bro, he hasn't even changed personality-wise at all, bro.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like,
so
I feel like
funny.
I feel like Kevin carries like this rare, like esoteric wisdom with him, bro. Like, and we just don't even know it.
No, for real. We just not on his level.
I need to like sit down with this. Bro, I need to like sit down with this guy and have like a genuine heart-to-heart conversation with him. Because every conversation I've ever had with Kevin has always been surface level.
Literally, I actually even think that too, bro.
You know what? You know what?
I mean, I want to get deeper, bro.
Evan, how did you
Peel the
feel
layers back.
growing up with, I guess, older people around you? You know what I mean? Like, you were obviously the youngest one in our group. Did you ever, like, at times just feel, I guess, out of place? Because, like, I'll let you know right here now, like, you were the best, I guess, player in our friend group. Like, you were always like top of the leaderboards. So, like, even though you were the youngest, you still had this kind of like power, I would say. I guess, did
Right.
you notice you had that, or you thought, otherwise, or I guess just what are your thoughts?
Low key, I've noticed that among pretty much not everyone I've played with, but like even my siblings as well. I'd say like I'm the best player out of all my siblings. So like I'd say yeah, I have noticed it, and I just I don't know how or where it came from. I just got
I
this skill.
respect it.
Now,
Bro
now,
just,
now,
bro
You were
does
just
it for
born
the love of
like
the
that. Literally.
game.
Do you still play games like that, Kevin?
I do, yeah.
Really?
what are you playing now?
Well, actually, a big thing that happened last year is I bought all my parts to build my first PC.
Oh, insane!
With the help of my coworker as well. And so I got my PC up, and I've been on that for almost a year now. And yeah.
Oh, thank you for coming to the TED Talk, guys. Wow.
Do you still play? Do you still play like competitively, or are you more like in a casual sense now? Because like I like for me, like the only competitive game I truly played was Overwatch. But like obviously going through like college and stuff, I don't really have time for that. So I'm just kind of curious, like, do you still play games competitively, or are you more casual now?
I'm a little on and off. Right now the only competitive game I play is Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it.
How did I
And
know bro was gonna say that?
I am a grandmaster in that game.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. At least he didn't say league.
Haha.
What about you, Kanan? What are you like? Are you still playing, or I know we talked about it a little bit earlier in the group chat, like a couple weeks ago, but I guess what are your full thoughts?
Bro, I play like very, very casually, like nowadays. Like I say the most that I play is like if I'm getting on a sports game, like where I'm hanging out with some friends, or like I've been playing back through Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, that's what's
Um,
up. I actually played through all those games and I finally beat them all.
yeah,
Red,
like
Red Bull
100% at
trophies
all those
included, bro.
games.
Red Bull
Yes,
trophies
sir.
included.
Yeah, and then and I've been playing Sea of Thieves again because like I used to grind the hell out of that game. And then I just got bored because nobody else played it, but then my friends started getting into it, so I was like, all right, I'll show y'all what's up. But I just don't like have enough time to like devote to games anymore.
That's so
Understandable.
real. I like
Understandable.
never
So,
play games like that now. I
so
never
if
have
I
time.
held a hashtag IDARB championship or a hashtag IDARB competition, you wouldn't go full out?
Low key, I would have to lock in, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would have to lock in. Like, I'd have to lock in so bad.
That or freaking speedrunners. You guys remember that?
I
Oh
would be here for
yeah,
both of those, actually. If we
yeah.
played them sometime, that would be
I could
awesome.
run it up on both of those.
Definitely speedrunners.
Ooh, actually, like here's a pretty
IDAR was
significant
so
change.
crazy, bro. That it got so intense, bro. So heated.
It did. I remember the freaking the stick game. Whenever you would have to wiggle the two joysticks together, I would just do your
Yeah,
little like ding, 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 ding. You're
bro. That
freaking
game was
brilliant.
goated.
Bro, the 100-meter dash in that game. I don't think I've ever beat you guys in it, literally ever. I thought you guys were inhuman, bro. Like, my stick would fall off if I tried to reach your guys' level. That shit was so insane.
Bro, I devoted so much time to. I will say the one game that I was probably like globally ranked in, and the only game was Mortal Kombat X.
I was actually just about to ask a question.
Bro,
Because Jerry
I'm
is now
actually
in the
getting
fighting game.
into fighting games now, bro.
I
And
was like
I
globally ranked.
wish
in
I was
it.
into it back when you were playing MKX, bro.
Bro, I was going hard in the
Ooh.
paint, bro. I was watching like Sonic Fox
The
matches,
goat.
bro.
The goat.
Like it got deep, bro. It got
Who'd you
deep.
play?
Aaron Black. I was an Aaron Black man.
Bro, he knows the best character in the game too.
Bro, yeah.
Bro was locked in. Do
I was
Fighting
on it, bro.
you
fighting
still
games
play any
are
fighting
like
games like that?
What's the last one I played? Honestly, mm-mm. I haven't played any fighting games like that in a long time.
Mm.
Like
Street
Mortal
Fighter
Kombat
6 is
11, I think, was like the
awesome.
last one I played.
Bruh. Shitty ass game.
Did you ever play
Yeah.
Injustice or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I
I
played a lot
remember
of
me and
Injustice.
I actually remember playing that at all with you. I'm surprised. I remember playing that with Jared when that game came out. Jared was a filthy Black Adam man. Actually, that's not true. He was a diverse
Mm.
character. He played a lot of different people.
I said I play a
I
lot
was
of people.
I was
Never got
stuck
good
with
at them. I
Green
play a lot
Arrow.
of people.
I, w-
I
I
played
was
some
stuck
Green
with
Arrow
Green
too. He was pretty
Arrow.
fun.
I played a lot of Doomsday and Cyborg.
I don't think I ever played when Doomsday was out.
In the
Oh,
first game?
I'm talking about Injustice
Yeah.
too. I'm talking about
Bro,
Injustice.
he's an
Injustice 2?
OG. What the hell? You actually played the first Injustice?
Yo, this
Bro,
guy's a
bro,
He
y'all
played
didn't?
Doomsday, bro.
Y'all didn't play the
I,
first?
I dabbled, bro. I dabbled. I played Shazam.
Honestly,
That
I
was my
dabbled
go.
afterwards. I dabbled
Bro,
afterwards.
first Injustice was goated. On PS3, bro, I had it on PS3.
Yup.
I
On
know.
PS3.
Yeah.
That game was so
No,
busted,
man.
bro.
It
Superman was broken. He could just laser beam you the entire time. And then if he does like an EX laser beam, it's an overhead and then sends you full screen. So he can laser beam again, bruh.
Superman is broken as hell, bro.
That shit was crazy. I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
I yearn for a single player Flash game, but nobody's ever gonna be able to get super speed
Bro,
right in
how
a
the
video
hell
game.
would they make a single player Flash game?
Bro, nobody's
What would
gonna be
that
able to get
even
super
look
speed
like?
right in a video game. But like, bro, like if you know the vision, like you know the vision, like it would be so good.
Bro,
I
how
feel like
could
you
they
have, I
do
feel like you have to
that?
make it like progressive. You know what I mean? Like Barry starts off like Quicksilver speed fast, and then he slowly gains like Wally West speed. You know what I mean? Like he starts off as a slow speedster, and he just slowly gains it over time.
Yeah.
I feel like it could work.
I would love to see it.
Honestly, I just wish they would try, man. It's the whole like everyone's too afraid to try new things.
Exactly.
They
I'm
want to just stick with
saying
the
like
same formula.
give me a good Flash game, bro. The show was already hot ass.
Are you still into DC then, Kaden?
Bro, I'm always gonna be DC over Marvel, but their movies have been
Mm-mm.
hot booty
Jared,
Mm-mm.
trash.
Jared is very vocal
Hell
about this.
no, bro. Fuck
I'm always
DC,
gonna be
bro.
DC
We do
got way
not
better.
rock with
Comics,
DC
the
at
comics
all,
are way
bro.
better. The comics are easily just way better. Alright.
DC comics are better than Marvel comics? What is wrong with you, bro? DC
Give
comics are
me
so shit. They have to reset every 3 to 5 years, bro. That's
give
how
me
ass it is.
give me one Marvel comic that matches up to the Killing Joke right now.
Like a single issue?
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1963, issue 33. Want to give you another?
Yeah.
Daredevil 1964.
Bro,
No.
Yeah,
I'm a chill.
nah,
I'm a
I
chill.
knew
I'm a
bro
chill.
was
I'm a chill.
trolling. I knew bro was trolling, bro. Nah, if you say any Daredevil issue is better than the Killing Joke, bro,
Bro, it literally
that's
is.
trolling.
First
That's
of all,
trolling. That's
bro,
trolling.
Daredevil
That's
is Marvel's like best character, best written at
zero
least.
0 out of 10 rage bait. Wolverine is their best written character.
What are you, bro? You don't even know Wolverine, bro. What do you mean? Get out of here, bro. That's not even
Logan
true.
is their best written character.
Because he's an animal, bruh. Because he kills people. Nah, bruh. He is not
Bro
all.
went through the worst fucking like 100 something years of his life, and then finally gets like cool superpowers and still gets fucked over.
And he
That's
gets
not even what happened, bro. What do you mean?
Yes, it
Bro,
was literally, bro. Like the
that's
worst shit
not even what
to him-
happened.
The worst shit happened to him for like hundreds of years, and then I forgot what his name is, but
Huh.
he put him in that lab and turned him into Weapon X.
Dog, see, this is the problem with DC fans, bro. They don't know shit. Their brains are just tiny, bro. They
Bro,
don't
tell
have
me
the
that's not
capacity to
bro,
fully
bro,
understand
tell me
the
that's not what
awesomeness
happened.
of Marvel,
Tell me
bro.
that's not what happened. Like
Bro, that's
literally
like the
just
clip notes, bro.
it was just him getting shit on for hundreds of years.
That's not even true either, though.
It
Not that he
is
didn't go
true.
through shit, but to say he got shit on is kind of crazy.
He definitely got shit on, bro. He had like three of his lovers killed, parents
Hey,
killed,
shit happens, bro. That's how it be.
got his ass
That's a
whooped.
normal like Marvel character's life, bro.
Literally every year
Have
for
like
his
5
birthday.
main love
Literally
interests.
every year for his
Peter
birthday,
Parker
Sabretooth
treatment,
will
right?
come through and just terrorize him, bro. Like, bro has
Bro, he
not
knows
lived a
ball.
good
He
life.
actually knows ball.
Bro has not lived a good life, bro.
Okay, never mind. He knows what he's talking about.
Kanan, Jared doesn't remember
I can
this, but
respect him.
do you remember when I said that Aquaman was gonna save the DCEU?
Yeah, and you lied. And you fucking lied.
Okay, no.
You
Hold
lied your
on,
ass
hold on.
off, bro.
Hold on. At the release of Aquaman, the movie itself, I was like, oh, because I went to go see that movie in theaters. I was like, oh my god,
And you glazed it, didn't you?
this is the best movie ever, bro. This movie
You
is so
glazed
good.
it for no
And then-
reason, bro. Literally
Bro,
one
why?
of
You
the
didn't like
most,
it?
Oh
one
my
of the
gosh.
most boring hero movies I've seen in a
Bruh.
very long time.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Not compelling
I've been
whatsoever.
wanting your opinion on this because I remember growing up, you were a big Black Adam fan. What did you think about the
Was
movie?
I? I didn't even watch that shit. I wasn't even a big Black Adam fan.
Okay, never mind then. I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, was he a big
tainted,
Black
bro.
Adam
My memory
guy?
is tainted, bro.
I don't even know who everyone liked, to be honest. Like, what characters?
My favorite hero has always been Batman. I got like multiple figurines
Yes,
sitting
sir.
on
I
my
respect
desk,
that.
I
bro.
remember that. I remember he had a
I'll
thing
always be
on his,
Batman's fan, bro.
Dude, I can kind of remember your old room, to be honest, when we used to like do Skype calls.
Yeah, bro. I was a massive Batman guy. I still am. And I will say this, bro. I will say this. And there's nothing that anybody can say to convince me otherwise. Robert Pattinson's Batman is the best Batman movie, adaptation of Batman that has been created.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good.
Is
It was
that
just a little
true?
too long for me.
Yeah, I'm like, it
that's
was
my
really
only opinion.
long.
It was good. That's just my
He's
only
a good
opinion.
Batman.
It could have been like 30 minutes shorter, and I'd say best movie of all time. But it's still pretty good.
Bro's got TikTok attention span, bro. What are you
I
talking
do.
about?
I
No,
do.
that
I
movie is
literally do,
long as
bro.
hell,
I
bro.
literally
That
do.
movie is
But-
so long.
But that's besides the fact.
That's
alright?
what makes it a masterpiece, bro. Like
No, bro.
they weren't gonna be able to fit it into an hour and 30-minute movie.
Bro, that shows
Like, bro,
incompetency,
let him
bro.
cook, bro. Let
If
him
you
cook.
can't fit your
And
plot
he's
in a certain
signed-
time frame,
Did you watch
That's
and
your
he's
fault.
and he's signed for two more movies, bro. So we get two more
that are never
masterpieces.
coming out, dog. When did the first one
We
come
get
out?
two more masterpieces.
I don't
Like
remember.
4 years ago.
And we still don't have the second one, bruh.
Listen, bro.
You're gonna
they
have
said he
kids,
started
they're
on the
finally gonna
script.
drop the
He
sequel.
He just started on the
They
script. Hey, he
just started the
on
script.
script.
Bro,
You
you're
watched the-
lying.
Don't worry, bro. He just started on the script.
It's gonna be another 2 years.
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
Hey Kevin,
I do hope they
you've
cook.
been quiet. You've been quiet. What's are you still
Y'all
into
gotta
the
let me
MCU?
cope.
What?
Are you still into the MCU?
Yeah.
I remember when we talked. I remember when we were talking. Like I remember you saw. We were still talking when Infinity War came out, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I remember you were hyped for that. I remember you were excited. I guess how were you past that movie? You know what I mean? Like what's been your thoughts so far?
So on Endgame then, and then afterwards.
Endgame forward, yeah. I guess Endgame forwards.
Endgame. That movie was a great movie. I really enjoyed that movie. Great ending. I
You should start a blog.
I don't even know the movies in orders after that.
Have you not watched the most recent movies?
Well, the most recent ones, yeah.
Okay.
So like you still keep up to date with everything that comes out?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's my type of guy. Like automatic, like brain rot.
Everything
no.
after Endgame has been ass, except for the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, he knows ball.
Everything
not even wrong.
after Endgame has been ass, except for the Spider-Man movie.
Kevin?
And like probably one of the best I've watched in recent memory is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That hoe is
You know,
That was a
gas.
good watch.
Kevin, it's okay to sometimes want like I like to turn off my brain a lot. So you know what? I still think the Marvel movies are good.
Bro, you're not about to sit
I'm
here
kidding,
and
bro.
tell
I'm
me
kidding, bro. I'm
this
kidding. I'm kidding.
bullshit
I'm kidding.
that
No,
they've been coming out with.
there's been a lot of slop, but there has been good stuff like
There's been a
Moon
lot
Knight,
of stinkers.
like the Moon Knight TV show, bro.
Oh,
Ooh,
Arguably
peak.
one of the best
Moon
Marvel
Knight is
shows
like
ever.
that's one of my favorites.
Really? You watch the shows too?
Yeah.
Wow, and I respect it, bro. So do you think how do you feel about the state of the MCU now? Like, do you think it's still good? Or do you just watch out of like obligation?
No, I low key. I think it's getting better.
Really?
What?
Okay. Speak on that.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
build-up-
explain. Show your work.
With the buildup of the next two Avengers films coming out, the next two Avengers films are huge. If you like Doomsday and Secret Wars.
If,
All right.
You're saying if you're a comic
Yo.
fan, then they're huge.
I mean, if you know the comics, then you know it's huge.
Bruh, if you know the
only
comics, it's going to flop, bro. I literally made a TikTok about this. What the fuck is Secret Wars even going to be about, bro? We don't have the
It's
Fantastic Four
only
yet. We
huge-
don't have a Doctor Doom yet. We don't have a Molecule Man, bro. Doctor
Bro.
Strange causing incursion. What the fuck is happening, bro? What is the theory?
Okay, I might be able to defend Kevin's point a little bit. I will say that the only situation where like this could be huge is if they kill Robert Downey Jr.'s Doomsday in the first movie, and it's a setup for a different Doctor Doom, then I'll say okay, they redeem themselves, and they have a chance at greatness. And I'm really excited for Fantastic Four because it looks like they're staying true to comic adaptations, right?
Yeah.
Secret
No
Wars, I don't
spoilers,
know what the
bro. I
fuck
haven't
is
seen
going
the
on there,
trailer.
bro. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with Secret
But
Wars.
I
either,
don't think
bruh.
Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be the Doctor Doom. I think he's a setup.
Man, that was a
That's
troll
what
too.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah.
I think
don't-
it's
really
stupid,
don't-
bro. I think it's stupid, but I mean, if they're doing what I think they're doing, then hopefully they do him justice. Because Doctor Doom's my favorite villain ever.
Yes,
That
sir.
I
He's a
remember,
go.
That I remember. I remember Kanan loved Doctor Doom.
Really,
I love Doctor Doom,
bro. That is a really fire opinion. Doom is actually
Um,
such a go.
How do you guys feel about? I guess because like in my mind, right? They were gonna use Kang, and he was gonna be the next big bad, right? And obviously the stuff with the Jonathan Major stuff happened, and then that's where kind of Doom got shoehorned to the front. I mean, obviously they changed the titles and stuff. I guess how did you guys feel about like the whole Kang thing? Like aside from the Jonathan Majors, like I guess like if you could talk about it like separately, you know what I mean? Like story wise, what did you feel
Honestly-
about Kang? Like, and then like if you're sad about the stuff with Jonathan Majors or whatever.
Honestly, bro, like I did not pay a lick of attention to those movies. Like they didn't pique my interest, bro. They
Yeah,
just
he kept
didn't
it
pique
real.
my interest.
No, I mean that's understandable. No, that's completely understandable. You had to watch. I mean, like you would have had to watch like 2 seasons of Loki, Ant-Man. I guess it's kind of just those 3 things.
People were
Like,
watching 2 seasons of Loki.
Like, you gotta
and
understand,
Quantumania.
If
I
it was
also-
like the DC
Loki was-
universe, if it was the DC universe, I would do it, right? Like I would, no matter how shitty it was,
Hell yeah,
I'll be there
brother.
I'll
Oh
be there
my
for
God,
anything
bruh.
in the DC universe, bro.
Young
But-
Justice. Sorry to interrupt.
But since I'm such a DC fan, bro, if Marvel's coming out with something, bro, give me a Ghost Rider reboot, bro. Like, give me something dope.
Yes.
Give me Agent Venom, bro. Like, this is the stuff I want
Okay,
to see,
we're
bro.
talking.
Like, I don't want to see this fucking new Avengers bullshit, Captain Marvel shitty booty ass, right? Like, I want to.
For real, dude.
Dude,
Where's Reptile?
listen.
I want to see Reptile, and I want to see Falcon with an actual Falcon, dude. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I tell you why I despise the MCU is that they have so many peak concepts from the comics they can just take 1-to-1, and it's free money. But they do their own shit and
I'm
it's
saying.
trash, bruh. Like when they were talking about, I don't mean to dunk on you, Ethan, but the armor wars they were doing, bruh. I'm gonna be honest, bro. There was 0% chance I was ever watching the damn armor wars, bro. Glad they canceled that shit. What was the point? Who was the target audience for that? Who's gonna sit down and watch all of the Armor Wars, bro?
Listen. The reason why, okay, look. The reason why is because I'm a lore guy, right? I like knowing lore about stuff. So like, I was really hoping that they were gonna like show off like more like Tony's armors like he's worked on, or like experimental stuff like he had like in the books that we never got to see. That was my biggest hype behind Armor Wars, I guess.
Okay.
I see that.
I do really just love like lore to watch lore. Like that's why I watch like most movies, like most MCU stuff now, just to see like to try to get a full picture thing. Like I'm not really watching like hoping that like it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be bad. I just want to see what the hell's gonna go on.
Yeah, I'm just like Ethan, to be honest. I really like watching things for the lore.
I got
All I'm gonna say is if Marvel knows pure cinema, they're gonna end Spider-Man's arc at the Inheritors. They'll
Wait,
end
no,
his
that-
arc at the Inheritors.
Yeah,
Bro, that
yeah,
shit is
yeah,
stupid.
bro. Yeah, the Inheritors gonna be real good.
What do you mean, bro?
Is that the spider people that hunt them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that is not ball. No, bruh.
Just come
Yes,
out.
bro.
Then-
Bro, no, that would be
Out,
so
just come out.
whack. No,
Bro.
that's Spider-Verse is kind of old now.
That would be like the perfect like closing it up.
But the spider totem shit is so stupid, though. It defeats like the whole point of Spider-Man. Like, I'd rather him just be a guy. Not it's like, oh, he was chosen to be the spider guy, and have beef with these other guys who hate spiders for some reason. No, bruh.
What if they end the arc by making Peter the spider that bites Peter?
That would be so clever. Oh my gosh, bro. We need that. We need that now, bro.
You're
Bro.
saying the Inheritors is not law, and you're gonna,
Bro,
and
Kevin
you're-
Feige, sign
you're
this
gonna
guy,
hear-
bro.
You're gonna hear.
He
you're
knows
gonna
what he's
listen-
talking about.
You're gonna listen to that absolute dog shit that Ethan just threw out, and you're like, that's cinema. That's pure cinema. Steven Spielberg couldn't have written a better ending. Like, are you? What if Spider-Man becomes the spider that bit Peter Parker?
Bro, your
Hey,
brain is
there's no
huge.
way-
Oh my gosh.
There's no way that just graced my ears right now. That's 10 out of 10 rage bait. 10 out of 10 rage bait.
Hey, okay. One thing, Kanan, do you said you like DC? Do you like DC animation?
I do, bro. I've been rewatching through all of the animated
New
movies.
52? You're watching the new 52 stuff?
Yeah.
That stuff is pretty sick. Did you watch Apocalypse War?
Bro, that's like literally the last one I have. Well, actually no, because I'm on Justice League versus Teen Titans right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a
Bro,
very
what are the
that's a
Teen Titans gonna do to the
fire-ass movie, bro.
Justice League, bro?
That's a fire ass movie.
What is the
definitely you'll
conflict
enjoy
of that
but
movie?
have you watched Young Justice at all or no?
No, I haven't tapped into Young Justice yet.
You need like
Well, you just met the
do yourself
biggest
a
Young
favor-
Justice fan.
Do yourself a favor and tap in, bro. Just tap in. Like the first two seasons are goated. Third and fourth season aren't as good, but like I said, for like the lore, they're great.
Okay, bet. Nah, you know what they need to do, bro? Let's go ahead and just retcon Aquaman, and let's give Jason Momoa a Lobo show.
Hey, that's what James Gunn said. He said he wants
Isn't he Lobo in the new
Yeah,
universe?
Yeah.
I actually respect that. I think that'll be awesome. Wait, how do you feel about Superman? Are we excited?
I think that
Hey,
this
bro, I'm
Superman
closing my
looks
ears,
really
bro.
good, bro. I'm hopeful.
Oh, okay. You haven't seen the trailer, but I
I'm
think
hopeful.
it'll be sick.
I think
Yeah,
Not
I think
real.
it'll be really good.
Like people were kind of dogging on it for a bit. And I'm like, bro, can you
But like, Jared,
chill?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I think everything
about
that
it
they've
is
shown,
legit.
I'm like,
Everybody
bro,
is just
they
stuck
know.
on like the nostalgia bias of Henry Cavill's Superman. That's literally it.
mm-hmm,
I think
for sure.
I think it does make sense though. Like I do understand like the advocation that comes from that. Like because I do feel like they did just waste his talent. I feel like we didn't really get to see. him
Hey,
be, like,
We got
Superman.
Batman v Superman though, the greatest movie of all
That shit
time.
was ass.
So it was worth it.
Bro, I've never
It was
seen that movie. I have never seen
Bro,
that
I
movie.
promise you, every time I try to watch that movie, I fall asleep in the first 2 minutes without fail.
That's-
Every
I've
single
never
time.
seen it.
That
Bro.
and the Eternals, every time.
And I will never forgive them for their depiction of Doomsday, bro. I've
but the
I'm
Snyder cut
busted
though
out
was pretty
laughing.
good,
I'm
though,
not
right?
gonna lie. The Snyder cut was good.
Bruh,
I'm not gonna
ain't
lie.
nobody watching that 4 hour
Bro, I watched
bullshit,
it. It's
bro.
so good.
No,
It's
dog.
actually
It is. It is. The Snyder cut is really good. I
the
I
Snyder
can't
cut
even lie to
just
you.
adds on and it's good to watch in chunks. I watched
would-
it. What were you saying?
I would watch the Snyder cut over a majority of Avengers movies. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, over Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, what? Hey, bro, you're
Wow.
you're glazing the Snyder cut a little too much, all right? It's good.
They-
Bro,
they
stop,
didn't-
Ethan. Stop, bro.
They didn't make Age of Ultron, bro.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
kind of upset at the adaptation of Ultron that they did.
Me too, bro.
Me too. Okay.
I did not rock with that.
Is his name David Spader? The voice, whatever. The voice of Ultron is goated, but
Was definitely not David Spade.
The Adam Sandler friend guy.
The guy in the wrong Missy voiced Ultron.
Bruh.
What's
No, I don't
the
think
actor's name?
The voice of
What's
Ultron.
the actor's name? We never. You know what? We never fact checked.
No,
We
the
never
voice
fact-checked.
actor was
We never
amazing.
fact
Oh,
checked
that's
the
true.
voice,
on the podcast.
the voice
It was
actor
David
was
Spade.
amazing. It was like, I don't know, the way he looked. It was the way he looked for me. Like, I don't know what they were trying to do,
He did look a little dumb.
Mhm.
but the voice actor did an amazing job, I think.
I think
Yeah,
he did
voice
a
actor was
fine
good.
job.
I do wish. I'm still a little nostalgic for the whole I want Hank Pym to make Ultron. That's always the original thing in my mind. But yeah, I wish that he would come back. There's been a lot of little teases here and there where in Homecoming we get an Ultron head, right? We see that Peter, he just finds an Ultron head in the safe, or I forgot what
Really?
or whatever. Yeah, it's in
When?
damage control lockup in Homecoming when he's in DC. He gets stuck there and he has to break
Yeah.
out. He finds an Ultron head just from.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
And you guys probably didn't watch WandaVision, right?
Yeah, I saw WandaVision.
Mhm.
Well,
That show was pretty good.
In my mind, the Vision's body got turned into a mindless slate. He basically just got deleted. And I kind of wish they would have brought back Ultron in that moment or something like that. He just reverted back to his base function or something. I don't know. I just wish they would bring Ultron back.
Wait, did they kill Ultron for good in the movie?
I think Vision deletes him from everywhere.
That's crazy, bro. His own son. Make it make sense. I didn't even know that. I don't even know if I've seen that movie all the way through. I feel like I've just seen every clip about it.
I didn't finish it, bro. I fell asleep in the drive-in movie theater.
I think it was low-key one turning point for me with the MCU where I was like, okay, maybe this is not the greatest thing ever. When I was a kid and the first Avengers came out, that was peak. That was actually the greatest movie I ever saw, at that time. But then Age of Ultron came out and I was like, okay, well, I don't give a fuck, so things are kind of weird now. What happened, bro?
Nothing is.
I wasn't hype or
nothing is-
anything.
Nothing has made me feel the way that the Punisher show has made me feel in terms of Marvel projects, bro.
How is it?
I'm so
Peakness or badness? Because
in peakness, bro. In peakness, because I'm so mad that they stopped. I'm so
pretty
mad
sure
that they
he's coming
stopped.
back. I'm
that
pretty sure
show.
he's
Yeah, isn't he back now? The actor
Is
John
he?
Bernthal.
Joey Burton.
Yeah,
His name?
yes, but I don't think it's gonna be his show. I think he's
Just the character is back.
side character. I think, yeah.
No, I think his show's in the works.
I think he's
Really?
gonna be. Is it really? Because I
Being
thought
in the
he
works,
was
That'd be
gonna
awesome.
over to Daredevil.
Hey, but
He's
being
Bro,
in the
Blade has
works-
been in the works for the past
Yeah, I was gonna
5
say,
years.
Yeah,
They
I thought he was just gonna
announced
be a
it.
part of Daredevil.
I swear I saw something saying that he's also writing it as well.
What? You can write the shit you're in?
Or, this is something like that.
That's not even fair. What?
Bro, have you
Oh,
guys
no.
seen the TikTok that it's like a TikTok of an interview he did, but he was all yeah, when I was doing the role for Punisher, I went to a comic book shop and I got a bunch of comic books and I was up at the counter and he says that the guy at the checkout stopped and he was like, I know what you're doing, I know who you are, and he threw away all the comic books he had. He was like, you're gonna read this, and this.
Bruh.
Don't mess this up. I like to think that guy at the counter was Kanan somehow.
Bro, That show
That's
was
awesome.
so fucking peak, bro. That show was so good. That's the best thing that Marvel's put out, in my opinion.
I haven't
And it wasn't
seen
even
much of
MCU, I guess it
the
was MCU.
Netflix shows. I've only seen Daredevil season 1, and then
Luke Cage
I
was
watched
really
Jessica
good
Jones,
too.
but I didn't finish it.
I tried watching Iron Fist. I got through the first episode. I was like, okay, this is ass, bro. And I never picked
For on the
any of them
first
up.
episode,
I never picked any of
That's
them up.
crazy.
I heard it was so shitty. Like it completely butchers the character of Danny Rand. I was like, okay, I'm not watching that garbage then. No
Bro,
thanks.
all I'm gonna say is that a new episode of Invincible dropped, and I'm about to be on that.
Oh,
Hey,
it did come out today
yeah,
too.
Peak dropped today, bro. Peak is dropping every Thursday.
Need to see that.
Bro, I
Are there
love
any other projects or
Invincible.
any other stuff you guys are watching besides like Invincible or anything else, like movies or TV shows you guys have loved that have dropped in the last couple of years we haven't been able to speak about? Because I got one for you, Kaden. I went off the top of my head, right? So I know that you don't like water, right?
The
Like
fuck?
you hate the
Wait,
ocean.
what does
What?
that mean?
You hate the
Yeah,
ocean.
wait, what?
Like you hate the ocean.
You're
You
telling
have a
about the
fear of
complexion of
ocean.
your skin that you just don't
Bro,
like water for some
like,
reason.
where are you pulling these facts out of, bro? Like, I feel like your memory's
Okay.
so distorted. You're
Kaden,
like,
no, bro.
That one was a
remember-
classic
I
one,
remember
actually.
talking about this, bro. Me and you, we used to talk about how scary the
no,
ocean
I
was.
don't,
and
bro.
how,
I
like,
don't remember this at
We
all.
did talk about how like the ocean is scary and like just being like stuck in like the middle of the ocean is like one of the worst things ever because you're
Okay.
literally just
Okay,
like you remember?
so,
Or, okay, like
so
I'm done.
first, I'm a massive Black Adam fan. I never was a massive Black Adam fan. And now I hate water. So keep going. I want to see where this goes.
Okay,
I'm-
well, no. The only reason why I was bringing this up is because, like, I was gonna say I wasn't sure, like, what was your whole thing with the water stuff, but like my, I guess, like, obsession or like fear with like the water is like giant monsters like Cthulhu, right? I was gonna tell you that there's this one movie that I was gonna say you of all people should definitely check out because of your fear of the ocean, but I guess not anymore. But it's called Underwater.
I've already
No
watched
way.
it. I watched it when it came out. I watched it in
Bro,
theaters.
that's what
actually.
got over his fear, bruh. He watched the movie. That's what it was.
And like the movie's decent, right? Like
I
the
watched
movie's
it in
okay
theaters.
for like
Yeah, but the ending kind
okay,
of blows because they kind of just like left it.
well, yeah,
hanging.
but like it's just cool to see that giant ass monster like Cthulhu
It is pretty cool.
monster, and that was gonna be my thing to say like, hey, you should watch this movie. That was literally it.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it.
So Kanan, I know you're a huge Godzilla fan as well, right?
I actually am. Okay, you got that.
Bruh, you got it right this time.
Did you watch crap, what's the name of it? -1. Did you watch -1?
Of course I did. That's the best piece of Godzilla media they've put out since
Hell yeah, bro.
since Shin. Since Shin Godzilla.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the best media they put out since Shin.
That's what's up. Oh, guys.
Shin is so peak, bro. That might be
Yeah,
the
it
best
actually is
Godzilla
pretty
movie
good.
they ever made. Shin is so good.
What the hell is Shin Godzilla?
It's he has like multiple forms of monsters.
New Godzilla?
He starts
Yeah,
off
it's-
as like this like I don't remember. It's kind of like a tadpole.
He started off as a shark. He started off as some kind of shark, a frilled
Yeah.
shark, I think. And
He just evolved.
and like, yeah,
Hmm.
he got into some radioactive waste, and so like he started evolving at a rapid rate. But it was like it put him in so much pain because he's evolving at like a rapid rate. So like his blood is literally like boiling. And
Okay.
like he's just like in pain. So it's kind of like a body horror Godzilla movie, but it's super good.
How old is this?
It came out in like
1980.
2016, 2017.
This sounds pretty cool, actually.
Godzilla came out a long time ago. You know, never mind.
No,
2016.
Damn, almost
Shin
a decade
Godzilla came out in
ago.
like 2016. It's so good though. Like I definitely recommend. That's my favorite Godzilla movie besides -1.
That sounds awesome.
That one is pretty good.
I need to add it to the list of movies to
What about you,
watch
Kevin?
then.
What about you, Kevin? What do you what movies have you liked or seen or like enjoyed? TV shows too. Doesn't have to be just like movies. You could say The Boys, Invincible, you could say Pokemon.
Bachelor.
I'll be honest, I'm not really. I have not watched that many TV shows other than the Marvel stuff. Like I have not branched out at all to watch other things. So I don't really know any shows. Movie wise, Shit, I can't even remember off the top of my head. Sonic 3 was fire.
You idiot, bro.
All right.
Bro, you're the idiot. You're the only one talking about Sonic 3, not in a like peak way, bro.
I just
You've been trying to
I'm
put it
just kidding.
down,
I
bro.
recently
Don't be
watched
hating.
all the Sonic movies, and in my opinion, just my opinion, the third one was the weakest one.
Yeah, he said it was
Really?
ass. He hates that movie, bruh.
Really?
It was a
It's not
complete
that it's
flop. In his
bad.
words. In
It's
his
not that it's
words.
bad. It's just that the first one is good. The second one is like, it's good, but it's not as good. And then the third one is just like isn't as good. Good. I don't even know how to explain
Bro, that's
it.
the Matrix, bro.
But it just goes down. But like if that movie existed by itself, then it would still be good. You know what I mean? Like if Sonic 3 was the only Sonic movie,
So
then
it's
it
still
would be good.
good.
Yeah. It's good. It's just not as good as the first one. Like the first one's definitely the best. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't even like Sonic, bro.
What,
You were a Mario
fucking
kid?
Mario fan? You Mario
Hell yeah.
fan? Loser?
Hell yeah, brother.
That's
That Mario,
crazy.
Mario movie.
Nah, I don't trust anybody that picked Mario over Sonic, bro.
That's real.
Okay, hold on. I
What is
know
even the
ball, bro. I
appeal
know
of
ball. I
Mario
know
over
ball.
Sonic?
Sonic Underground, bro. Sonic Underground. I know ball. Trust me.
Bro, when I was a kid, I was like shooting people up as Shadow on my GameCube.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Now that I'm older, some people are like, "Y'all remember that cringy game where you play as Shadow and you shoot guns?" I'm like,
bro, that game
"Fuck
was
you,
not
mean cringy, bro?"
That game was not
Everything
cringy,
it's
bro.
like
That
it tried
was
so hard to be
peak.
edgy, and so it was so. I'm like, "No, y'all were not there, bro. Y'all
That game
don't
was
know."
peak, bro.
That was awesome as a kid, bro.
Okay, but I will say Mario Sunshine Island, bro. I will say that game was also peak.
Sunshine
Oh, I
Island,
remember that game. That game was peak.
Yeah.
bro. You were a Mario kid, Kevin.
I was yeah,
Anybody
bro. I was Mario
remember
and
Sports
Sonic.
Mix? Super Mario Sports Mix on the Wii. Anybody remember that one?
Yeah, I did.
You could play volleyball. You could play dodgeball. You could play basketball.
Let me
What's that
see
game you
what
were talking
what is
about
that
the other day?
called. Because I don't remember the actual name of it. It's not Sunshine Island. It's something else.
You're
Something
talking about
Island.
Mario RPG, bro.
What?
Like
No.
a Super
Mario
World, like, computer one.
RPG.
The Super World Mario computer game.
I only played
It's-
like Galaxy
It's like you have to like. I don't even know
and
how
oh,
to explain.
the Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story. That game is very fire. Like weird ass concept, but actually really fun game.
Bro, I've only played the beta of those games because I remember on like the 3DS and stuff, they would give you like free betas for games.
The demo?
And yeah.
Well, that's looking an extinct term now. Oh my
I
gosh,
was too broke to actually pay for it, so I would get a bunch of demos.
bro, that was me with what was that one Zelda game? Link Four Swords, where it was like 4 different links you can play as. Bro, I played that demo over and over and over again, dog. Never bought that shit.
All right, we got a little bit of time left before the episode ends, but I want to do a couple callbacks to see if you guys remember your brain, all right? Because now I feel what's the word?
I
Embarrassed.
feel like
that
you
got
don't
a-
remember.
At least I feel embarrassed. I got a bunch of stuff wrong if I hate it, so I'm just do some callbacks that for sure.
Bro, the ocean one you got
remember?
right, bro. I'm letting you know. That one was factual.
Kevin, do you remember Beavercraft?
I do remember Beavercraft.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. All right. Kaden, do you remember playing Friday the 13th game with I think your brother-in-law? I forget his name though. But that was a memory that I have in my mind.
I do remember that. Yeah, that was a goated ass game, bro.
It was so sad to see it go. I think that's the only callbacks I have.
Oh, there we go. All right, good night, y'all. We had a good podcast.
Those are the only callbacks I have.
Bro, I know
wait,
y'all
I have
remember,
some.
like,
I
the
have some.
Roblox games, bro. I know y'all remember the Roblox games.
Ooh, I do. Do you remember when Kevin bought a balloon like the first day or something like that? Like he bought a balloon on natural disaster survival.
Roblox is so
Yeah. Did we ever play Little Big Planet?
No,
No, I don't think. Do you remember when we all went back to
Was
the
really sad.
PS3 for like a week or two?
Yeah, I do remember that.
your buddy is cap out of his ass, bro. He does not remember shit, bro.
We never did play Little Big Planet, and that kind of sucks. And I actually like never played it growing up either, and I actually
It's
played
one
it
of
for
my
the first
favorite
time,
games ever.
like a year or two ago with my wife, and yeah, it's pretty good.
That would have been an awesome game to play. Hey, added to the list.
Well,
Little Big
I
Planet.
mean, I have a PC. Jared has a PC. Kevin has a PC. Kanan, what do you have? You have a PC or you?
All right, good
What'd you
talk.
say?
Good night, y'all. We had a good.
Wait,
What is with
wait,
the
what did you
unnecessary
say?
silence, bro?
You cut out, Ethan. What'd you say?
I said, I have a PC. Kevin has a PC. Jared has a PC. Do you have a PC?
No, bro. I don't like. I wouldn't use it enough to like
Hmm.
invest in one.
That makes sense.
That's
Very
fair.
understandable. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if we ever do, we got some good games waiting for you. We could all play Lethal Company. I know that'd be a fun game to play.
Well, have you guys
I
seen
want to
the?
play Repo. I want to play
Yeah,
I was
Repo.
about to say
I
Repo,
just-
bro. I want to
yeah,
play that
like-
game so bad.
It looks like good. It looks like fun.
The game looks hilarious.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
that's what
fun,
I'm
bro.
trying to
It's
play.
so-
I would get a
like-
PC to play games like that.
There's actually hold on. There's actually a fun game that I want to play with Kanan for some reason. Have you seen the game Liar's Bar, Kanan?
I don't think so.
It's like a card game.
really?
Every single time you mess up or like you lose a round or whatever, you shoot yourself in the head with the revolver and like kind of like playing
Oh, I
Maybe
think I
Russian
have
roulette.
seen it, Yeah.
Yeah. But they made
That's so
they made
crazy,
a,
bro.
they made a different version of the game where it's with a pool table, and for some reason I feel like you'd be really good at pool in real life.
I do play pool a lot.
Exactly. See.
That's so crazy, bro. Like the original group is probably gonna be playing video games together again before GTA 6 drops.
Bro, stop with the brain rot, bro. Enough, bro. We got the John Cena heel turn before GTA 6, bro.
No, that's crazy. No, that is actually insane. John Cena heel turn before GTA 6 is insane.
That
bro.
is so
Bro.
crazy.
Another big thing that happened last year is I don't know if you guys have seen it all, but I went to WrestleMania in Philadelphia last year,
What? That's
sick.
awesome, bro.
bro, and that shit was like one of the best nights of my life.
Yes, sir.
Like
That's
Philly was-
awesome.
His life was a movie,
Really?
bro. His life is a movie.
bro. Oh my god, it was.
What was the main event?
It was Roman versus Cody.
Oh, I saw that. I was
Yeah.
watching that actually with my roommate.
That's so sick, bro. That, I know
Dang, you
that
saw.
was cool. Yeah.
You're actually
And-
there. That's
and-
awesome.
You
Me and my
saw
brother-
him finish the story, bro.
Yeah, I literally saw it in person. And me and my brothers have been in the talks, and we're going to Las Vegas for this next WrestleMania.
Yes, sir. That's what's up.
bro.
I got that.
They've been
coming
in the
up April.
talks.
That's sick, bro. You and your brother, crap, what's his name, bro? What's his name? Chris.
Oh damn it,
I
he beat me
have
to it.
3 brothers.
CG Beast 81. The actual CG Beast.
Yeah, that's the actual CGBs.
Yes. Beast, KG Beast. Is Michael MG Beast?
No, Michael has his own name.
Bro,
What's his name?
Like,
What's his street name?
Michael, I don't even know what he actually goes by.
bro?
Yeah, he has a
Bro, he got that much motion. His own brother doesn't even know what they call him in the streets, bro.
Dude, Jared, you know what? I got another callback, bro. Jared, do you remember when we all said we'd be rappers and you said your name would be Lil Draco?
Of course, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, I'm still gonna be a rapper, bro.
Lil Drake.
Actually, and if not a rapper, I'm gonna be a producer. I want to make music so bad, bro.
Lil Draco.
Whether it be like with playing guitar or playing bass, or like actually
Metro
making
Boomin.
like beats for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, you know what, Kanan, bro? Okay, bro. I gotta ask you, bro. The big 3, the beef, bro. How was that? How was that from your perspective? Because that's actually what made me and Jared start talking again. Like I remember.
Oh wow, it actually was, huh?
I remember I was like, bro, I gotta talk to somebody because I was trying to talk to my wife and I could tell she was giving me that like autistic look. She's like, you're so stupid.
You're
I was like, bro,
special, aren't you?
I was like, I don't have anyone to talk to about this. So I remember messaging Jared and being like, bro, did you listen to what Drake just said?
All right, y'all are gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna. How would I say this? I'm gonna declare this first and foremost. I am a massive Kendrick fan. Kendrick is my favorite rapper of all time.
Mm.
I think he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay, well.
And with that being said, yeah, Kendrick slaughtered him. Like it wasn't even close.
You might know, bro.
It-
Okay,
Bro, I thought we hit it with the
Yeah,
unexpected.
big
Drake
fuck,
secretly won the beef.
I have brain fog because I could have sworn that Kanan was the biggest Drake fan. Like, what's the
Yeah,
funny-
I never known you as a big Kendrick fan, to be honest.
Neither have I.
I became a massive Kendrick fan like whenever I hit high school. Like that's when I really started listening to him.
Hmm.
Hey, do you know about the remix like Kendrick has of Mask Off?
The Mask Off remix?
Yeah,
No, I don't think I've listened to it.
bro.
Bro has never listened to a single Kendrick Lamar song his entire life, bro.
Bro, that's such a good song. I'm being serious.
Bro,
verse
Mask
is
Off
insane.
remix?
His
Mask
verse is
Off.
actually crazy.
Yeah, it's actually like so good.
One of the verses of all time. No
I don't know,
cap.
bro.
Well,
That part
well-
Black Hippie remix, I think that might be one of his best verses ever.
And that's
The
pretty
Schoolboy Q song?
Yeah,
I didn't know he had a remix of
that
it.
part Black Hippie remix,
Yeah, that
and
That part.
Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is just a masterpiece, like overall.
And if I die before your album drop, I hope.
What else is really good? Oh, How Much a Dollar Cost? Wesley's
Yes,
Theory,
sir.
bro. Wesley's
I like that
Theory
one, too.
is fucking bang.
I respect it. What's your favorite Kendrick album?
My favorite Kendrick album is To Pimp a Butterfly.
Ah, never mind.
That's the best. That is his greatest piece of work, bro.
Bro, no, it is not.
Bro, Good Kid,
Yes,
Mad
it
City all
is.
day, bro.
Good Kid, Mad City is definitely better than T-Pad, bro.
Stop the fucking cap.
It straight up
bro.
is. It tells a more interesting story. The
Bro,
music just
Stop
sounds
the
better
fucking
straight up.
cap,
Has more
bro.
bangers on it.
Backseat freestyle. Oh my god, bro. Just that.
Martin
song.
had a dream.
Yeah, bro. Martin had
Okay,
a
bro,
Kendrick have a
Backseat
dream?
Backseat freestyle is not that fucking crazy compared to Pimp a Butterfly.
Chill. What song
Like
compares
if
to Backseat Freestyle, bruh? From
The
T-Pad.
Blacker the Berry.
No, it does not.
Yes,
No,
it does, bro.
not.
Yes.
It literally does not. If you would have said
Does,
all
bro.
right, I'd be like,
Oh,
okay,
King
that's actually
Kunta?
fair.
King Kunta? King Kunta? King
Mm,
Kunta?
pretty good, bro.
Thank
King Kunta is pretty good.
I don't know. That one's kind of hard, actually. I don't know
King
between
Kunta,
both of
bro.
them.
I said, "What's the yam?"
I'm saying, bro.
Bro, I remember.
I got
after
a
that-
bone to pick.
I-
Most of y'all
Yeah,
sharing
that's
bars
my
like
right.
you got the bottom bunk in the two-man cell. Who's he talking
Number two
about?
man
Who's
Sam.
he talking about, Sway?
Something
Who's
in the
he talking
water.
about, Sway?
Wait, actually, though, what the hell? That foreshadowing.
Hey, have you listened
Yeah.
to the Black Hippie remix of The Recipe off of Good Kid, Mad City? Off
Yes,
the
of course
deluxe. Okay, Brad. Okay. Which one do you like better, the remix or the original?
I like the original. I'm not gonna lie.
What
Hey,
the frick?
that's
I
just
actually have Good Kid, Mad City on vinyl,
really
That's sick.
and
That's what I wanna
have,
own.
I have T-Pab on vinyl too.
nice. You collect them like that?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's cool.
Here, I'll name them for you right now. I got
Okay, let's see.
I've got The College Dropout,
W.
Understandable.
T-Pab, Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, Awaken My Love, Purgatory by Tyler Childers, Funeral Soundtrack. I got Jar of Flies, Allison Chains, and Good Kid, Mad City.
You like Alice in Chains?
Bro, that's my second favorite band of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's number one?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Bro, I can actually respect that so much. They were so popular, like when I was like 5th grade, maybe.
They're
Like once like COD like came out, obviously, but then
talented,
since
bro.
then, I feel like they don't get shit on, but I feel like they don't get any love at all since I've gotten older.
I mean,
And I'm
which is
like, I'm
crazy.
surprised.
It's understandable though, because they haven't really dropped too much, but they did drop an album like in the past few years that is a banger. Banger. It's an experimental
Okay.
album.
God, bro, where's Travis
It's an
Scott?
it's an experimental album, bro, and it is a banger.
Actually, that's a good question. How do you feel about Travis Scott now? Last I remember, I saw you posting like snaps or something that like you did not rock with him. Like his newest album was shit or something. Like you really did not think it was all that. I'm like,
I don't even
damn, how the
remember
mighty
which
have
album.
fallen, bro.
I don't even remember which album it was.
I don't know if it was
Because-
Utopia.
I remember you were a huge Travis Scott fan. Is that not the case anymore?
Actually, I still am a very big Travis
Nice.
Scat fan.
Return to his
But
roots.
I will say there was, but I know exactly what y'all are talking about. There was a period in time where I'm like, bro, this nigga is ass. Like, I'm trying to remember.
Was it Utopia, bro?
Yeah, I feel like it had to have been Utopia if
I
anything.
think it was Jack Boys.
When was
No,
that?
it couldn't have been Jack Boys. No,
That was
it
like a long,
definitely
long time
wasn't
ago.
Utopia. It definitely wasn't Utopia because I remember whenever Utopia dropped, I was like, bro, I was moved, bro. I was lifted, like
Bro,
sitting in my bed,
same.
bro.
Same,
I
bro.
was off of that gas, bro. And I started listening to it, right? And I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm like, old Travis is back. Like he's rapping for real. He's rapping for real, right?
He knows, bro.
And then it got to Till Further Notice, and I started levitating out of my bed, bro. It got to Till Further, bro. Whenever Till Further Notice started, bro, I started levitating out of my
Oh
bed. I'm
my
like, bro,
gosh.
Travis Scott is one of the best hip hop artists ever.
Bro, that album was so
Yeah, no.
good.
Utopia.
I'm curious now. Who's like? Do you agree with Drake when he said that Drake wasn't the top 3 and he said that Travis had him, wiped down the verse?
To
Like-
be honest, I could think of a lot of rappers that are better than Drake. But Drake
In
just
terms of what?
Drake has a lot of more commercial success, so obviously that's gonna put him up there.
So who's your
He's
big?
got more
But
slaps than the Beatles.
Who's your big 3?
But like, okay, my big 3. Obviously Kendrick is up there. Because when I think of big 3, I'm thinking like the best like rappers, not like who's more commercially successful.
Like just pure rapping ability.
Yeah, so I gotta put Kendrick up there,
The other two,
And
bro.
then I'm
That's what I
gonna
really
put-
got to know.
and then I'm gonna put J. Cole up there. He deserves to be
Okay,
up
never
there.
mind. Never mind. Invalid
J.
list.
Cole,
Don't speak that man's name here ever again, bro.
Bro,
We don't want to
I
hear nothing
know
about
you
J
did not-
Fold, bro.
I know
We don't
you
wanna
did
hear
not just
jack
say
shit from him.
Invalid list, bro. I know you
You
did not
put
just
J
say
Fold on
invalid
the
list.
list. This shit is invalid. It's as
Go
simple as
listen to
that.
John P. Scatty, bro. Go listen to John P.
No,
Scatty.
he
Get back to me, bro.
folded.
Go listen
He
to
he
Go
has
listen to-
no.
Go listen to Grippy, bro.
He has no stake, bro.
Go listen to John
He is
P.
forever
Scatty, bro.
garbage. The only way he can
Go
redeem
listen to
himself
John P.
is if The
Scatty.
Fall Off is an exceptional album. It can't be good. It can't be mediocre. It has to be exceptional. It has to be album of the
that-
year.
that-
Otherwise,
and
he's
he
complete
has-
garbage.
and he has
Nobody,
to post-
nobody, nobody,
later again.
nobody except Kendrick Lamar is going bar for bar with J. Cole, bro. I like if
What
you
are
are not
you
looking for his
talking
writing,
about?
Lil Wayne,
You-
bro.
if you-
Exactly.
Lil Wayne, bro, that nigga can't even perform on stage, bro. He's
Oh
biased, bro.
my gosh, he's a bot,
Okay,
bro.
if we're
He
talking- if we're
doesn't
talking
think
about
Lil
Lil
Wayne is
Lil
top
Wayne.
3. Oh my
No,
gosh.
no. Are we talking about all time or are we talking about right now?
Bro, all time.
Okay. All
I
right.
think like, there are
Okay.
people. I think there's some people.
I thought because I thought you was talking about right now.
Like Kendrick.
Right now, J. Cole definitely wouldn't even be up there then.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Bro. Chill.
No. Because if you would have said
You
like,
obviously
you were
didn't listen
talking
to
like
Might Delete
before the
Later.
beef, then yeah.
I listened to the whole thing. I thought it was
Me
fire,
too,
bro.
me too,
I
man.
literally thought
How are you
2024 was
gonna
gonna be the
listen-
year of J. Cole.
Hunting rabbits.
I was the
dude, when
biggest
heard-
fan,
When
bro.
I heard that freaking Meat Canyon intro, I was like, bro, what? Biggest hype, bro.
Bro, how are you going to listen to that and be like, yeah, his writing is like mid, bro? Like,
No.
Because he
He's-
how are you
folded.
gonna
I
listen? How are
can't
you gonna listen
rock
to
with
Pie?
him.
How are you gonna listen to Pie?
It's
Bro,
the
Kendrick
it's the-
literally asked him though. Kendrick was literally like, bro, and J. Cole was like, all right.
He asked him to sit out and he listened like a good boy. That's what J. Cole did. That's your goat. That's crazy to me. I can't rock with that. No way, no how. Fuck J. Cole,
To be
bro.
honest, look, to be honest, I'm not even mad about that. The fact that he was like, you know what, never mind. It gets me mad that he deleted 7-minute drill, bro. Like, that
Exactly.
is the coward move. That got me so mad.
Exactly.
Bro,
That's like
The
that's like
fact that he
beef.
did that, I was like, are you serious, bro?
That's
And
like
you
beef.
claim you're
And then-
the
and
best
then the
rapper,
next
you're
day-
number one?
The next day he was like, I'm not in this for the beef, bro. I'm so sorry. I never meant to disrespect anyone. Like, bro, if you would have said nothing, would have been fine. But
And then what did he do? What did he do? He
Okay.
said, everybody, can we all admit that Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest rappers of all time? Of all time. I'm like, are you serious, bro?
the glaze, bro?
You
Yeah.
dropped a diss,
Okay.
then you
but
took it back
remember
and
how I- but
apologized and
remember-
called this man one of the greatest? You're not the GOAT. You're not in the
Remember how I
discussion.
stated? Remember how I stated that I'm going off of rap skill? Because if we're judging rappers by their actions, This nigga Drake got a BBL. This nigga got liposuction.
Bro, where the fuck
And-
did that come
and-
from, bro? Where did this BBL stuff come from? Can someone
And
please
we-
give me a source, bro?
And we talking about things that J. Cole did. There is a lot worse stuff that rappers have done that could knock them out of the top 3. Okay, there's a lot of worse things that rappers have done that can knock them out of the
You know
top.
what? You know
I don't
what,
want
you
to
know what, you know
hear.
what, you're
I
not
don't want to
wrong.
hear anything
You're
about
not
J.
wrong.
Cole like
You're
the
wrong.
new
J
songs of that
Fold,
kind of
bro.
beat,
Say his
okay?
name
You're not
right,
wrong.
bro.
We did kind of switch up. We
Okay,
did.
because Jay-Z got killed by Nas. Okay, Jay-Z got killed by Nas.
Yeah, but
And-
Jay-Z is ass, though, to be fair.
And Biggie got killed by Tupac. All right,
That's
so I
real.
don't want to
That's
hear
real.
nothing about J. Cole. Like it happens, bro. And you know what? He just decided to bow out.
Bro.
He decided to bow out and take his L because if he didn't, he would have gotten murdered. Like, okay, let's be honest.
Look,
We got
He's
All
bronze.
thing-
He's third
all
place in the big
thing
3.
is my big 3 is it hasn't always been the 3 I just sent in the chat right now. If you're gonna take a look, that's been the cover of my playlist since I created the playlist. Those have been my big 3.
Isn't that 4?
Okay, but so
We
So
can
let me
ignore
tell y'all-
these ass now.
let me tell y'all my all-time big 3.
All right, let's hear it.
So I'm gonna put Kendrick Lamar, my number 1. All right.
Old, bro.
Mhm.
Old. I like it.
Number 2, my 2 spot is going to Lil Wayne.
Okay.
My 3 spot is going to Nas.
Okay. I can respect that.
That's my all-time. That's my all-time 3.
I can respect that. I've never given Nas a deep like listen of his music, but Illmatic, I see the hype. That
Bro.
album is literally insane. The first song, the
Yeah.
last song, not really big on them, but every other song in between, peak. Like actually some of the best rap we've ever heard of all time. NY State of Mind might actually be the greatest rap song ever created.
I'm in the New York state of mind, bro.
And
I'm
the
telling
beat
you,
is so hard.
Oh, it was great, bro. 90s New York rap had the best beats ever. Mobb Deep, bro. Shook Ones. Who creates a beat like that, bro?
I've never given Mobb Deep a listen before.
I put this on Luke's. I've
Bro,
never
you've
heard-
definitely heard Shook Ones. You've definitely heard Shook Ones Part 2 before.
Shook Ones Part 2. Y'all have to give it a listen. Dude, they're 90s?
Yeah.
What about you?
My
Kevin?
knowledge is
What about
limited,
you?
like 90s wise.
Lil Uzi on the cover is crazy. With up there with those three.
Kevin.
Is Kevin still here? Or?
Kevin, what's your big 3?
See now that I don't really know. I can't. I'm not really.
A huge
Go on,
music person. I've never like
Drake, Trippie Redd,
fuck
and
no.
I live-
I don't even know like the
Lil Pump.
I guess who I listen to the most.
Yeah, like look, this is just your personal big 3, like not like rap skills, not anything like the big, like what's your big 3 artists?
all right. I'm gonna go. Frank Ocean.
Okay. Surprise pick.
Kendrick is also.
What
up
loves
there.
him? Frank Ocean.
Hey, Kendrick, we love to hear.
Frank, Kenny.
Who else? Let's see. Low key, I'm gonna go Daft Punk.
Oh,
He always been a Daft Punk
insane,
fan,
insane. He actually was on that early. I respect it.
He's always been a Daft Punk fan. He's a day one.
Literally.
All right, Jared, what about you? This will be the last thing we'll end on.
Artist of all time?
Yeah, sure. We'll just do artist.
Damn, it's actually kind of hard.
Or if it's easier, you could just do rap.
Okay, I can't order them, but the Beatles would probably be number 1 like all time, and then
The Beatles.
Billy
Are
Joel
we
is up there.
including, like artists? I thought we were just doing rappers.
Well, I guess for you we asked rappers, but you can go back and do artists.
I did
But
artist for Kevin. Just
Okay.
artists would be
Beatles
more
at
interesting for me.
one.
Yeah,
Beatles at the
Beatles,
one.
and then Billy Joel's probably up there, and Brian Wilson.
Mm.
Those are probably my top three, like all time.
Those are decent.
But it's
Those
hard
are
to say
decent.
because like I still do like Uzi a lot, but I don't listen to him that much, like as of recent. So I feel like it's kind of unfair to even say him now. I think it wouldn't be accurate.
All right, Ethan.
And then Ethaniel.
Bro, this is I literally already gave it to you. I'm so autistic and I don't like change. I listen to the same thing. Like I have the same playlist that I listened to when I was like 14. It's still the same playlist I listen to now.
That's
I
insane.
respect that.
You ain't added no new songs.
Of course I have. Of course I have. I just like typically listen. I don't really listen to music anymore, to be honest. I honestly listen to more podcasts.
I'm more of a podcast guy. Yeah, we know. We know, buddy.
No, but it's not like it's not like podcast about like influential stuff or like good stuff. It's literally just like Moist Critical and his friends like just talking about stuff. It's literally just like guys talking about random
I
stuff.
like Moist Critical.
But if we're talking about like I guess artists I listen to now, I'm really into Olivia Rodrigo. I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually do be listening to her more than
Crazy Pool.
Put me
Crazy
on,
Pool, but I
bro.
respect it.
Put me
Crazy
on.
Pool, but I
I
respect it.
respect it too, to be honest.
I've been trying to get more into like old Hispanic songs, to be honest.
I want to listen to that.
I've been
How old
listening.
we talking?
Well, like, do you guys know who like? Well, you guys probably will. Selena.
No.
Another girl.
Salinas?
Yeah.
Bro, everybody in Texas knows who Salinas is.
Oh, yeah, let's say she's from Texas.
Bruh.
Her, and then let's see.
Como la flor,
Exactly that.
bitty
That's
bitty
it.
bam bam.
And then honestly, just like Kendrick still, bro.
Salinas is our go over here in Texas.
Bro, she's still big. She's still big. Freaking like the lady
Selena.
who shot her, like she was getting on parole.
Wait, what?
People waiting for her.
They shot her?
Yeah, she got shot and killed by her finance manager.
Killed?
I
What?
don't know who it was.
She's dead
Mhm.
now?
Somebody
Yeah.
that worked for her shot her.
She's been
Bro,
dead for a
too
long time.
soon.
Hey, actually, low-key, there's a good movie that was made about her. Her dad made a movie about her, and that's actually what gave Jennifer Lopez her big.
The one with J-Lo.
What?
Yeah, that gave her
That's a
big
good
break.
one.
So if she didn't star in that movie, she probably wouldn't be like big as she is now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's
I just learned about her. I
true.
know she's dead already. This is so sad. This is moving too quickly. Rest up.
Damn, bro. All right. Top 3 artists. Let me fly through this real quick.
And then last
Um,
one.
I'm gonna put Avenged Sevenfold at my 1. I think they're the most
I
talented
got
band
Kobe
of all
at my
time.
2.
Matter of fact, let me put Kobe at my 2. And at my 2, I'm gonna put Jimi Hendrix.
Actually?
Hendrix, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes.
Okay.
And then my 3. I'm not gonna lie. Might be a little controversial,
Oh, Lord.
but I'm gonna say Michael Jackson.
Oh, what do you mean? That's valid.
Yeah, that is right.
That's the truest answer of anything. Bro, MJ has like no bad songs,
The king to
No bad song.
which is really, really impressive. I don't know many
Yeah.
artists that have no bad songs at all. Only
Yeah,
one for me is the
Avenged
Spice Girls. That's it.
Avenged Sevenfold, Hendrix, Michael Jackson. At my 4, honorable mention, give me Prince.
Ooh, I can respect that. He makes some pretty baller music.
Greatest
Really
musician of
sexual
all
music,
time.
but some really baller music.
Yeah, bro.
Right. Well,
That's
I'm gonna
what's up.
call it. It was great talking with you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into the 10th episode of the
Yes,
Guys
sir. The
Podcast.
Big Ten, the best one.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
Yeah.
have you guys back on for another episode, whether
Yeah,
it's
bro.
weekly
Yeah,
or
I'm down.
time. But yeah, this has been great. So
You'll get a call when your services are required.
All right, just let me know.
Yes,
All
sir.
see you guys
Um,
later.
All right, yeah, see you guys later.
All right, peace, guys. God bless.
Jared,
And
you mind,
stop recording.
mind staying back a little for a second? I gotta talk to you.